Tonight marks 50 years since one of the worst fire tragedies ever in the state. 11 firefighters and a civilian were all killed when a railroad propane tank exploded in Kingman. It was the deadliest incident for Arizona firefighters until 2013, when 19 Granite Mountain hotshots died fighting the Yarnell Hill fire. Colleen Sikora looks back at what went wrong and the impact that's still being felt decades later.
50 years later.
It was just a devastating day.
July 5th, 1973.
It was unbelievable.
Still burns.
There's no closure.
Bob Casson remembers hearing the tones for the call in his family's home. He was 11 at the time and called his father Bill, the manager of the utility company and the first captain of the mostly volunteer fire department in Kingman, a department Bob would later join.
We had a direct line to his desk and called and told him that there was a fire at Docksall.
A fire as propane was being transferred from a railroad car to a storage tank.
I can still vividly remember when the pressure relief valves would let loose.
That would become a BLEVE, a boiling, liquid expanding vapor explosion. Wayne Davis responded to his second fire of nearly 38 years on the Kingman Fire Department.
It was hot. I mean, I couldn't believe the heat that was coming down, and I got burned.
We stood there for, it seemed like minutes just staring, but it was seconds. And 50 years later, it still hits.
Mike Casson, Bob's older brother, was called back to town from Bullhead City.
We got up on top of the Union Pass and you could see a tremendous amount of black smoke from Kingman. And I remember Tim said, "Oh my God, that's Dad."
Bill Casson, one of 11 firefighters who died in the explosion or the days following. A civilian also killed, another 107 people injured.
He was very, very committed to his family, to his profession, and to the fire department too.
The men that lost their lives were principals of high schools, a manager of an electric company, business owners. I mean, everybody knew everybody, and it hit deep.
What time has changed is in training. Mike Casson also dedicating his career to the fire service.
They used that scenario for a lot of years to train people how to deal with propane emergencies, rail car emergencies.
It just sort of give you a feeling that these men didn't lose their life for nothing.
Colleen Sikora, 12 News.
Colleen, thank you.